Check 1, 2. Got it. All right. So, finally figured out my tripod, so I won't flip over. Is it still going? Yeah. All right. So, Apologetic Writers. Let me try to bang through it this time. I know people get fucking bored. Why does it matter? Because it could cost you never getting signed ever. That's the main reason. That's why I think it's critical to think about it. How? And what is it? First of all, it's you've seen. I hope you have. Have you seen the? And I've seen it a million times. The emails where it's like the queries or the cold calls or in person or whatever. The apologies for reaching out. It's like, I know you're busy. I don't want to waste your time. Blah 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 blah. And dude, you're wasting my time right now by telling me that. Don't tell me that. Who cares? Like, the email could be as short as this: for 1 day a year, all crime is legal. 9 words. It's called purge, horror, send. No names, no salutations, just that. If it's a fucking rad idea, they're going to reach back out to you. And don't put on the bottom, like, if you find this of your interest, please reach back out. All of that, it's like a waste of time. People are trying to do deals. Like, they don't really care what your name is. Not yet. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I think that's one thing to think about is like too many words, fluff. Like, it's gonna. But the other part of it is, it just comes across as weak. It comes across as, if I'm a rep, am I gonna trust that this person is confident on the page? Number one, if they're making all these apologies up front, it's kind of like saying, I apologize for even trying to send you the script. So, and it kind of sounds like, well, then isn't the script shitty if you're going to apologize for it? That's what I would think. I would think it's already kind of a pass. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But I'm already thinking pass, reading down the whatever email, or if someone pitched it to me like that, I'm already like kind of sets me off, like red flag. Like, that's the number one thing. You don't want to wave red flags you don't need to wave. This is all twisted up for some reason. And I have to wear these, by the way, because I have in my pocket. See, this is for Greg if he sees this. I have 2 of these, but the audio's crap. So it just, trust-wise, I think it throws people off. From the script, like, is a script apologetic? Are you writing like that in your script? Then why would you do that in a email? Why would you apologize? Like, go for it. Like, isn't your hero non-apologetic? They're going to try to win. So why not be that hero in your journey toward whatever it is, trying to get signed or trying to get something made or whatever. And by the way, I took a shower today. And so, reps, they want to know that they can feel comfortable putting you into a room. And if you're going to go in there and apologize for being there, like, what? Like, that's kind of scary for a rep to think about. I send my client in and they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna say. Like, are they gonna agree to do some stupid shit? Like, and I'm talking like this because this is the way agents have spoken to me for 20 years. They don't mince words and they say exactly stuff like that. Like, stuff like, oh, I'm worried that my client is going to go in and say some stupid fucking shit that I got to get him out of, and so if you come across as not apologetic, they're less worried about that. And it feels like, cool, I can rep them now and send them in a room tomorrow and have them meet my friends, and it's gonna go fine. And by the way, a trick to get out of agreeing to do stupid stuff is just say, either you should talk to my agent about that, or my manager, you should talk to them. Or, that's a great question, let me digest it, and then you go reach out to your rep and say, what is this? You know, should I, you know, easy way to get out of agreeing to do stupid stuff. So that's kind of it, I guess. Just don't be apologetic. Think of it in terms of, I gotta do one analogy real quick. Think of it in terms of, are you gonna list your house with the listing agent and apologize for giving them business? I can't see it. I don't think it's ever happened. Maybe it has. I mean, there's always the anomaly, you know. But it's just not, you know, it's just not the thing to do. So I would say, don't be apologetic. And the worst case scenario, my nose itches. The worst case scenario is Weinstein, Spacey, right? Like, that's the worst case scenario of being apologetic. What is apologetic? It's being desperate, right? That's a worst case scenario. You get raped. Like, let's be honest, that happened. So I'm not going to mince words about that. That really happened. He's in prison for the rest of his life. Good, fuck him. That's another reason you don't want to be that way, where people feel like, because they're kind of looking for that, like, who can I take advantage of? I mean, this industry, I'm going long, I gotta shut up, but this industry attracts the worst of society, narcissists, megalomaniacs, all of that. So you can't give them the opportunity to think, I can get over on this person, because they'll try to do it. I was just thinking of a name, but I can't say that. Not on video. Talk to me on the phone, I'll tell you exactly who it is. But, so that's why. I mean, does that answer the question? I think it does. Later.